Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. To the air, it's Bailey. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. All the way. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Here's Carr to throw. Got a man. It's Allen. Runs through a man. He might have space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
So now it's second and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
C.J. Carr firing again. He turns that loose down the right side. Off and running. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make the play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. from inside the 10. Here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give is to Taylor. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Here's the give off the left side. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard...
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unleashes it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Throwing, Carr. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Motion from the back. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Carr throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Lacy, able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They give it to him again, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Running inside. It's all stopped.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. A strike downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Carr. Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Carr. Looking to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. Goes high to pull it in. There he goes. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, it's Taylor. There he goes! Inside the touchdown, Gamecocks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Throwing, Carr. Snagged in the middle, it's Allen. And he's still running after the move. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Here's Carr to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Puts it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead here in the 2nd half. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Looking for room at the 30. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
He's got it and still on his feet. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Taylor. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They're going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. They want that clock to run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Gets it out fast. That stiff arm got him a little space, but he'll be knocked down at the 11.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. looking deep. Brings it in down the left side. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. Third down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
He wants to change this route. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense, giving up a 3rd down like that is just a gut punch.
The Longhorns enter the final minute with the lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the big fella. The stiff arm gets him loose. Quick, the offense pops it up, and they were on the move. He picks up the fumble with